Hey guys, J-Hoy here. Before this video gets started, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support on the videos recently. We're trying something out new today. We're talking about the CDL and some upcoming things. What's on, guys? J-Hoy back with you today. Welcome back to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. We got a great league play game for you. We got some 34 kill action here on Checkmate Hardpoint, so I hope you guys do enjoy that in the background. But today, and it was almost like a week ago, and I'm a little bit late on it, but the CDL and a lot of other teams have teased that Call of Duty, the COD League, the CDL is going back to LAN, which is huge. Now, if you don't know what LAN is, so right now a lot of esports are playing online, right? Just like you play Call of Duty and your multiplayer matches online, everyone's across the world, and you know, it's all online play. But they used to have events in person, just like traditional sporting events, where you'd go to an arena, you'd watch the games, have a great time, and then you'd go to another game or some other thing. But in this case, everyone would be at the same event at the same time, play however many matches or play a tournament, and it'd be a great old time, right? And obviously since COVID hit, you know, they haven't been able to do that. So they've been online. They've been doing what they could with online. Obviously, it hasn't been the most fair matches, because there is some teams that are not close to each other, and you know, obviously paying matters online. So it's been very difficult, which, you know, a lot of people are saying that's the reason Toronto won the last event, but we'll get into that one right now. But the Call of Duty League tweeted out a picture. Says, in coordination with our teams, we're happy to announce Call of Duty League plans for teams to return to LAN play at select events later this season. More details to come. Now, what does this mean, right? When will we be back to LAN? Well, like they said, more details to come, and there's like no information right now, which means it's probably not stage 3 at all, right? I mean, maybe at the major, but probably not. So if anything, in my opinion, it would start in stage 4. Now, I feel like if they were to have every single match on LAN, they'd have to have everyone in the same location, which right now they are not. I think it's like 7 or 8 teams, I believe, are in or around the Texas, or I should say Dallas Frisco area, where they could probably meet up and play their matches there. But the likes of like Atlanta, Toronto, I think London, and Florida, at least, that I can name offhand, are all kind of in really weird locations. Like Atlanta's in Atlanta, Toronto is still in Canada, and London still in like North Carolina or something. And then who was the other team? I said Florida. I think they're mixed out wherever the heck they are. But it creates a very weird environment, because that means everyone have to be in the same location. And being that, you know, majority of the teams are already in Texas, already in and around Dallas or Frisco or wherever the heck the teams are, but all around Dallas, that it would make sense for it to be in Dallas or in Texas, I should say, right? That's the best location for most of these teams. And you know, they talked about CDL bubble when all this stuff first started, but nobody wanted that. But now all the team, like, they moved all the teams to Florida, or not Florida, to Texas, and now it's okay. So it just didn't make sense. But anyway, stage 4, I would predict that at least the major and then stage 5 would be mostly on LAN. At least the majors would be on LAN. That way champs could be on LAN, or playoffs, or whatever they're calling it. But COD champs, I would predict that they're gonna have at least, I mean, I would say definitely stage 5, definitely champs, and maybe stage 4. Now, as far as all the league matches go, like I said, everyone would have to be in the same spot, which, you know, a lot of teams aren't now, so it'd have to be a lot of movement between now and then. You know, after the next major, maybe everyone's gonna go to the same area. And who knows? I mean, it'd be huge, right? LAN creates the best gaming experience, at least for Call of Duty. And everyone wants to go back to LAN, but obviously everyone wants to be safe at the same time. So what would it mean, though, if we can get back to LAN at least by, I would say, stage 4? Because it's not going to happen for stage 3, because everything's happening right now, right? All the roster changes and everything are happening now. But what does that mean, right? What happens when we go back to LAN? Well, this current format that we have won't work, basically. So we're playing, what, 3 or 4 weeks out of, or I guess basically all 4 weeks in a month, then taking like a week or 2 off, then playing the next league matches, then having the major, and then it just keeps on, and in that like that continual loop. If you look at obviously traditional sports, they travel almost every single game. Sometimes they have like a homestand where they're home for like 3, 4, maybe 5 games in a row, but then they're on the road for 5, 6, 7 games in a row. And you can't do that with Call of Duty, because they're only playing one match, which lasts like an hour, or could last an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2.5 hours maximum. That's only if it goes game 5, round 11. All games are down to the wire, and it, like I said, super drawn out. But in this case, you almost have to have everyone in the same spot. You almost have to go back to a LAN league where everyone's there and on LAN, which is going to create a lot of problems, because obviously everyone wants to represent their own, own cities. So, LA doesn't probably want to be in Dallas, because that's Dallas territory. Or in the case that, OpTic's there right now as well, they're supposed to be the Chicago team, but everything they have is in Frisco. It's in Texas. But what would be the best option? I mean, we could make a whole video out of what the CDL format should be, but we can't do the current format on LAN, unfortunately. The majors, yes, but as far as league matches, I guess I'll call them, go, you can't do that on LAN unless everyone's together and they compress the schedule a little bit, so that way you could travel to the major. Now, even then, a lot of people want a lot of Call of Duty. A lot of people want as little Call of Duty, but in a compressed schedule, almost like back in the day where they played the online matches as the league matches, and then they went to an event, and then they had a tournament. So the league matches would determine seeding. Seeding in the tournament would matter. You play the tournament and, did whatever. But now, where they kind of separated the amateur or the challenger series and the CDL, so the pros, they're not going to be in the same tournament anymore. So they have their own stuff, with their own challenger stuff, with their own tournaments and their own stuff. So now you have no crossover play, which is interesting. Then you go into the rest of the CDL, where it's like, what would be the best format? How would it make it more fair? How could we get the ultimate goal of having league matches and a tournament plus a big event like Call of Duty Championships? Because esports is like no other sport, right? If you look, I mean, esports in general, I should say, because you have to have league matches, you have to have a tournament, you gotta have these certain things in order to make esports work. And in this case, you're gonna have to change the format until you get it perfect, which kind of sucks for new viewers, because the second you start to learn and you watch 1 year of, let's just say, Call of Duty and COD League, it could always change completely in the next year, like it did from last year to this year. I don't know what the best format is. Obviously, there's a lot of things people want, and there's a lot of things people think should be the format. But until we figure it out, until they get back to a consistent system where everyone's in the same location so they can have that LAN league, it's probably going to have to be online Call of Duty. You're going to have private servers, and you're overall going to have to figure it out, because right now, the current format will not work on LAN, or I should say in a LAN environment. But either way, I'm hoping for at least champs to be on LAN, hopefully part of stage 5, at least maybe like a week, and the major would be on LAN. We'll have to wait and see, for more details to come out. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Let me know of your thoughts on LAN coming back at a who knows when. time. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below in that comment section. And if you haven't yet, or if you're brand new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload. You can always change your mind later. And as always, guys, we'll see you next one.
In the shadows.